बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क, धूप छांव में फर्क, बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के ये फर्क मिटा देते। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this webinar of Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai presented by the Management of Franchise India with an aim to introduce you with a new business opportunity, FTT, at 12 o'clock. Today also we have a great business opportunity for all of you. But before we take it forward, let me just run you through with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, I would request you to please type your question and leave your question into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post our presentation. So during the webinar, you can keep sharing all your queries to make this webinar more interactive into the Q&A box and avoid raising hand. Our today's webinar is sharing franchisee opportunity with top brand in the field of hotelware, home decor, and gifting solutions. The brand name is Ariya Decor. It's a North-based brand, and they're looking expansion into the North market nowadays. We do have Mr. Abhishek from the brand side, Mr. Balraj Singh from Franchise India, who's leading this brand into the North market, and we have Ms. Nikita, who will be helping in understanding the commercials and the investment part. I would like to welcome all our panelists today on this panel. And I would want to request Mr. Abhishek to take the lead and tell us more about the brand and also about the business opportunity they have to share with the North market. Over to you, Abhishek ji.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I'm Abhishek Khenka, co-founder and director of Ariya Decor Private Limited. I'm a third generation business owner with a heritage deeply rooted in the glass manufacturing industry spanning the last 50 years. Let me give you an insight on how the idea of Ariya Decor came into being. In 2018, I and my wife Riddhi, who is also a co-founder, were in Doha on a business trip. As we had been exporting glass over there for the past 20 years, we were visiting home decor stores over there, and there what we saw was that most of the products sold over there in all the premium shops, they were all made in India. And what we realized there was that all these products which are being sold in these countries are made in India, all high quality products, but are not available in the domestic market, basically. So that is where the idea came from. And yeah, so we started with that idea from there. So we worked on this idea. We realized that there was a huge market in India for these products, but the price played a big factor. So keeping that in mind, we started operations in 2019 with a clear mission to get quality products at a affordable price to the heart of India. We started operations with our wooden kitchenware manufacturing unit in 2019. Building on the success, we ventured into the fields of textile in 2021 and melamine manufacturing in 2022, maintaining a commitment to quality and affordability. Today, Ariya Decor stands as a prestigious brand serving customers from every corner of India. We are present in 60 cities and 15 states across India via our distribution network, primarily focusing on hotels, restaurants, and caterers when it comes to our B2B market. At Ariya Home, and in 2023, we proudly inaugurated our first flagship store, Ariya Home, where we expanded our product offerings to encompass steel, porcelain, ceramic, and other brass items as well. Other items as well. So our leverage with these products is that we are having two kinds of products. One which we are manufacturing. The products which which we are manufacturing, the leverage we are having in the, and we are retailers now as well. And the products which we are outsourcing, for that, our model is we buy in bulk, we sell in bulk. That's the way we are able to give our customers the utmost quality, basically. Yeah. So, just give me a sec. Yeah. Yeah. So, this was something. Yeah. So, what are the value propositions of a brand? So, a few value propositions of a brand are: we combine core family values and business ethics. We stand for integrity, trust, and commitment. First mover advantage with this concept. By first mover advantage with this concept, what I mean is, firstly, the products which we are selling, when it comes to our wooden range and our textile range. So the products and then the quality which we are selling, these are our monopoly products which are not available in the market apart from us in the Indian market right now. We are having an unparalleled range. So we are having more than 500 SKUs with us, ranging from wood to steel to porcelain to ceramic to textile and so on. We have unbeatable price. Again, as I said, that again it depends upon the supply chain. So the products which we are manufacturing, we are having the complete supply chain with us, and the ones which we are not, we buy in bulk, we sell in bulk, as I said earlier. So yeah, we value staff and consumer loyalty through our membership model. We don't compromise on quality. We manage your labeling and packaging needs. This is more to do with the people who buy from us and they sell it in their own brands. I'm talking about packers and other industries like that. Let me just give you a background about the market landscape as well. The Indian retail industry was valued at 65.2 lakh crores in 2022, with with furniture and furnishing segment seeing a steady growth of 3.6% last year, and it's growing as well. As we all know, India is growing at an unprecedented level, and as the household income is increasing in India, people are spending more on their furnishings and their home decor needs as well. So yeah, so as people are getting more money, people are spending on this stuff basically these days. And yeah, so Indian retail segment is going through transformation over the last decade. Higher disposable incomes, as I said, greater internet penetration, and e-commerce has changed the way Indian consumers shop. Yeah, so diverse lifestyles are there, age, geographical locations further influence the customer expectations as well. So again, what this means is that every state in India, what we have seen is having different tastes and preferences. For example, the SKUs which sell in Punjab might not sell in Rajasthan and might not sell in MP. So every state is different when it comes to their tastes and preferences. So let me just give you some franchise facts. Partner with us. Again, we are an Indian brand, it's more than 500 with us. We are having a first mover advantage with this concept where we are providing that you come to us if you want to open up a restaurant, or if you want to open up a restaurant or a catering business, we'll give you one-stop solution for all your needs when it comes to Horeca B2B. When it comes to B2C, if someone wants to furnish their entire home with, if someone wants to furnish the entire kitchenware range of the entire home, they can come to us and they can get it at a one-stop service sort of a model, having the entire range and the price. Again, unbeatable price, as I spoke about earlier. And yeah, we are having international quality standards and certifications. All our products are food safe as per ISO 90001. Yeah, we are ISO certified in this. We are having attractive returns on your investment. So the ideal partner we are looking for is someone. See, we are open to both. Someone who's interested in the FOFO model, which is franchise owned, franchise operated, as well as FOCO, which is franchise owned and company operated. So we are looking for both the partners. We are looking for investors with sufficient financial bandwidth and apt locations. investors with existing dealer or distributor in the hotel, where basically someone who's having a background in this industry, new breed of entrepreneurs with high risk appetite, individuals with significant local connect and operational capabilities to handle large areas, entrepreneurs willing to invest in home brand, ready to strategically develop Arya home brand name by rapid increase in client. So, from Ariya Decor. So basically, firstly, you get the brand support, and all the operations ready. That is what the support which you get from Ariya Home. And when it comes to B2B businesses as well, for example, if wants to open up a store in Chandigarh, and we already have a distributor in Chandigarh, in the Chandigarh market, and that franchisee will get the entire B2B operations related to that particular city. So they will become a distributor for store sale will be separate. So there'll be multiple revenue streams for our partners as well. Yeah, and this, the rollout.
Okay, I think we've lost the connection, and
Yeah,
Mr. Abhishek is facing,
so I think
yeah, I think there's some network issues at your end, Mr. Abhishek. So meanwhile, you set the networks. I would request Nikita to take the lead and cover the commercials and investment part.
Thank you so much,
is
Neha. And thank you so much, Abhishek, I think, to set
okay.
a broader perspective for the brand. So, meanwhile, what we'll do, partners, we'll take you through the commercials of what the franchisee proposal for the brand is. Let me share my screen. All right. So as Abhishek has told us, because widely we are a decor and a based brand, the product categories that the brand is going to provide for is differently, largely bifurcated into wooden decors, your textiles, your melamine ceramic products, steel, and also gifting products. If you talk about the perspective, so we are open to retail stores for which the area required for any particular center would be minimum 800 square feet, where we say that the total expenditure that could cost you could be somewhere between 20 to 25 lakh rupees, depending if you are opening the store in a metro city or in a tier 1 or tier 2 cities. The setup cost could be well within 5 to 8 lakh rupees. The franchisee fee that is being charged by the brand will be at 3 lakh rupees. The store inventory, which will be included in terms of the display stock and a stored inventory, will be at 10 lakh rupees at cost. Any other equipments, which could include your CCTVs, your screen, or music system, or anything that is a part of the center, could be costed at 1 lakh rupees. The white goods, in terms of your billing software, your billing computer, laptop, and all the IT products, will be at 1 lakh rupees. Any other ancillary cost will be your miscellaneous cost for marketings and other activities will be at 2 lakh rupees. The brand also can go, you can also approach the brand for a franchisee or pop-up store, which is somewhere close to 250 square feet, if that's advisable, for which your setup cost will be somewhere around 3 lakh rupees with a franchisee fee of 2 lakh rupees. The total expenditure will be at 10 lakh rupees for the certain category. Uh, if we talk about our franchisee structure for the categories that are provided in terms of the revenues, the categories are broadly divided into retail sales. You can also go for online order fulfillment. That is another category of revenue that the brands add to your kitty. The third portion, as Abhishek told us, will be from B2B sales. That is the third channel of sale that is more prominent in Ariya Decor because they do cater to large value of corporate orders in terms of giftings and all these criterias. If you talk about the margins that the brand is providing you, the gross margins on retail category will be somewhere around 35%. Your order online fulfillments or your B2B sales will be at 15% margins. If you do want to go for a pop-up store, the margins would remain 35% for retail because that will be the source of revenue for you. If you talk about your annual revenues that we do see you cater to in terms of a retail store of 800 square feet, it could be somewhere between 2 to 3 CR overall in a year. Where we say the franchisee expenses would be at 6% overall on your rentals. The salaries are somewhere between 4 to 5% because not much of staff are required at the center as Ariya Decor operates. The operating expenses could be somewhere between 3 to 5% overall, where your annual ROIs are 65% on an average, with an EBITDA margin of 6%. If we do cater to 2.5 CR of an annual revenue, your payback period for the investment you put in could be somewhere between 22 to 24 months, where the agreement period would be for broadly for a 5-year period. If I talk about the pop-up store, your expected revenue could be somewhere around 1 CR annually, with your rental expenses somewhere between 15 to 18% and your salaries at 5%, with your operating expenses overall on a 3% on gross revenues. The ROI for a pop-up store could be achieved somewhere between 80 to 85% annually, with your EBITDA margin of 10%. If you invest 10 lakh rupees into the business, your payback period could be somewhere between 16 to 18 months for an agreement period of 5 years. And we'll also like to advise you that these financial reports have been prepared on a very conservative approach to give you a reasonable financial perspective. What we generally see in an Ariya Decor that the brand is currently operating, the revenues are quite high, and also we expect you to rise above those levels as well. But this has been prepared on a very conservative approach for the partners. If any partner have any query around the same, I think between I and the brand, we can actually take your questions and answer through that.
Thank you, Nikita. Meanwhile, I would request Abhishek, if the net is set at your end, you can take the lead forward.
Yeah. So, does anyone have?
Hi, Abhishek. I think there is some lag at your end. If you would like to rejoin, I think if that solves the problem.
Okay. Let me just try. Let me just try. Okay.
Meanwhile, guys, I would request you to keep sharing your questions.
I would like to ask one question which has come on the Q&A round related to monthly sale and ROI. Nikita, if you can just elaborate on that.
Okay. So Ajay, you have asked regarding the monthly sales. So what we project here for the brand as a part of your monthly sales would be somewhere close to 18 to 19 lakh rupees as an average monthly revenue that they can generate. And the ROIs, as I have already discussed, would be somewhere around 60 to 65% overall annually for a retail partner.
Yeah. Is Abhishek back in the?
Hi Abhishek, are we audible to you? Abhishek, if you would like, you can switch off your video.
Yeah, now you're audible to me.
Yes, and
I'll
yes,
just do
it is right. You can switch off the camera so that we get your voice clearly. Yes.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, so anyone is having any questions, I would love to answer any questions if someone is having one.
Abhishek, one thing that we wanted to know was our viewers wanted to know what is your difference between two models, COFO model and FOFO model. I think we are into both the models. Hello, Abhishek ji.
Yeah, so let me just give you a background about the FOFO model or FOCO model. Yeah, am I audible, Prahlad ji?
Yes, yes,
Uh, am I audible?
yes.
Yes,
Little
Abhishek, you
break.
are.
Yeah. So, uh, yeah, so FOCO model. So in FOCO, yeah, so in FOCO model, what we are giving the franchisees is that with investment of 20 lakh rupees for the first year, we can go in the FOCO model. We can give them a 15% interest on that. After 1 year, once the store will be set in terms of revenue and take over the store and go into a FOFO model or a model where we will be giving them a certain amount on a monthly basis with interest.
Okay. And what is the minimum guarantee here?
Minimum guarantee would be 58,000 on a monthly basis for the experience center, which is your principal amount plus 15% interest.
Hmm.
And for the pop-up store,
And Abhishek, we really wanted to know, is there any license required to start up all this?
no.
No. There was a miss.
So
She
yeah,
was asking this question.
so basically there is a ISO. You need a food grade certificate which you already have. The brand already has it.
Okay. Uh, just wanted to know how online orders would be benefited to the franchisee.
See, how it will go is that, for example, as I said earlier, like let's say if someone opens up a store in Chandigarh, and all the e-store orders and all the online orders which we get from Punjab. Let's say there's only one store in Chandigarh, so uh, the Chandigarh store will become a fulfillment center for all the orders related to Punjab, as well as if someone opens up a store in Punjab, for example, in Chandigarh, we already have 80 retail counters in itself. So they will get those count. So they will be getting the as well, and B2C would be a bonus for them.
Okay, that's great. That means online orders are there in that particular city or in that area, they would get an advantage of that
Yeah,
online sales too from the organization side. Wanted to know one more thing. What are the marketing
yeah.
activities that we
As well as
doing? Abhishek ji?
can you repeat your question, Malraj ji?
So what all the
Yeah.
marketing activity would be done from the brand side to support, the branding part of the franchisee?
Okay, so when it comes to B2B, so let's say if they're opening up a store where we are already present. So firstly, they'll be getting all the counters which are present in that area. They'll be getting all the order fulfillments, online order fulfillments of that area as well. Thirdly, then there'll be offline marketing strategies which we'll be doing, which will be offline promotions when it comes to uh, बेसिकली ब्लॉगर मीट्स हो गए आपके उसके बाद में सोशल मीडिया प्रमोशंस हो गए आपके ऑफलाइन वो ऑफलाइन प्रमोशंस हो गए like let's say pamphlet distribution in that area, tie-ups with people in that area, tie-ups with restaurants, hotels, things like those.
Okay.
Empanelments basically.
So our products are there. All these are being manufactured by us,
Yeah.
or we are importing this?
No, we are manufacturing all textile, wooden, and melamine products with us. Steel, ceramic, and porcelain, they are all we source them out. We are traders for that, so we buy in bulk and we sell in bulk. So these products are already with us. So it's not something which we have added for Ariya Home.
Okay. There are a few people who wants to know your current what you call store, which is in Rohini. What is the sale and how is it working?
Yeah, so in Rajouri, the total sale, if I have to talk about the month of January, so we had a sale of 26 lakh rupees in the store, right? But the breakup is, again, I will give you the breakup. The breakup is 17 lakh of that sale was B2B, which was counter sale. Then 3 lakh was online sale, and the rest was store sale.
Okay. Is there any competitor in the market?
With our products and the price, no.
Okay. What are the area of expansion at this point of priority wise?
Basically, we are looking for other metros like metros and tier two cities like Chandigarh, Jaipur. We are targeting more those kinds of cities rather than going after Bombay or Hyderabad.
So our first priority is North India side.
Yeah, North India side,
Okay.
because that is where our strength is right now.
Okay. In corporate orders, we have a margin of 35%.
No, in corporate orders we have a margin of 15%.
Okay. And in online?
Online also 15%.
Okay. Good enough, Neha. All the questions from my side. If you want to ask few things, you can please.
Sure. Thank you so much, Balraj. Abhishek, I would like to take up some question there from the Q&A box itself.
Yeah.
You can just give us an idea about the average ticket price of your products.
So the average ticket price of our products would be, again, for B2C, it's somewhere in the range of 500 and 750. And B2B is different. Those are two different prices with us. So the B2C prices are different, B2B are different.
Okay. And we are doing, like, if you're opening any store, they have this authority to do both B2B and B2C.
Yeah, they will have options of all three, B2B, B2C, and online.
And what exclusivity you are giving in terms of the area, as you're only looking expansion in North right now. So what is the
Yeah.
radius you are keeping between two stores?
So basically, if for example, if someone opens up in Chandigarh, so the entire Chandigarh city will be blocked. So there will be no other store which will be opening up in Chandigarh. And again, it depends upon the city. For example, if we take up Meerut, so Meerut in itself is so if someone takes up a store in Meerut, then the entire area, the district will be blocked. So how we are planning is one city, one store.
One city, one store. And how many stores we are planning to open right now?
Right now, we are planning to open up 10 stores in North India.
All right. And what are the existing stores we have at present?
Right now, we only have one which opened up in Rajouri in October.
Okay. And do we also have our presence in online portals in terms of selling the concepts and the products? Or if we already have, then what support, what benefit, or is there any benefit which the outlet or the retail store is going to get the same from that particular market?
So again, so when it comes to pickups, like Amazon pickups of or Flipkart pickups, again, area matters. So if there's a store in Jaipur or Chandigarh, so that the logistical cost for us goes down, and the franchisee can just supply it from there, and the logistical cost goes down, and they get a margin out of it, basically.
Okay, great. I think this is a great thing which you're providing. And guys, I think it's a great opportunity because you are going to get the benefit. It's not only the marketing benefit or the brand support which you are getting is separately, but yes, from their e-commerce site, from their, from their online sale also, you are going to get some benefits which not every brand provides. So this is I think this is the USP. And also, if you can just tell us how your brand is different from other brands, because I mean, I could see one question where somebody was asking about the competitors, and you said there is no competition or there is no competitor there in the market. So if you can just tell us, like, what are the qualities which your brand has, which makes you different from others, and you have no competition in this market.
See, the reason why I say that is the competition, that the two kinds of competition. One is the product competition, the other is the price competition. So when I say there's no competition, so I combined the both. As I said, that the average ticket price for B2 for C orders is between 500 and 750. So all these products which you'll see at our store, if you see our catalogs and if you go online, whether you want to check it on Amazon, whether you want to go in Home Center, the other places there are, you will find products which are similar to ours, but the pricing would be more than double. So when I say there's no competition, I mean the product and the price as a whole. So
And what is the
because
margin which you're... Please carry
yeah,
on.
so the margins which we are giving is 35% when it comes to B2C. And the reason why we are being able to say this and have this pricing is because we have reverse integrated the entire process. As I said earlier, we are the manufacturer, we are the distributor, wholesaler, and retailers for our own products. So we have the entire supply chain when it comes to the products which we are manufacturing, and the products which we are not manufacturing, we buy in bulk, we sell in bulk. So for that, we are the distributor, wholesaler, and the retailer. So it's more to do with the supply chain.
Makes sense.
And
I think...
and to add one more point is we don't have that much overheads with us as compared to if we look at other brands who have opened up their stores in malls or tier in premium locations. So we look for low rent places where we can actually get these prices out, because let's say if we open up a store in DLF mall, the rentals will be so high that even we would have to bump up the prices. So our model is to stay in the middle.
Understood. So what are the staff requirement?
So the staff requirement, the total would be one store manager, one sales girl, and then two workers or peons. So basically, those two workers will be there for B2B, for order fulfillments, basically.
Okay, makes sense. All right, thank you so much. I think it was greatly explained by you guys. We try to answer maximum questions, and Mr. Balraj has dropped his number. We have also dropped our hotline number. You can reach out to us if you want to have any discussion, and our team is anyways going to connect with you within a day or two to take the conversation forward and to connect you directly with Mr. Abhishek to get a deep and detailed discussion. Thank you so much, Abhishek ji, for joining us and giving your brand information and details so briefly. I hope the brand detail which we have shared with our participants are going to help them in understanding the brand. So thanks a lot for your time. Thank you, Nikita, for a brief discussion over and details which you've shared related to commercials and the investment. Thank you so much. Guys, tomorrow again, we are coming up with a new business opportunity for all of you. As you know that every day we have a new business opportunity to share with you, which is going to give you the industry specific knowledge. And also if you have any interest into that particular industry, you can join us and you can be a part of that webinar, and then we can get connected for one-to-one discussion. So tomorrow we are coming up with a new business opportunity with one of the leading sports shoes brand, which is Versace. You can join us tomorrow at sharp 12 p.m. I have already dropped the registration link into Q&A, into chat window. You can click on that link and you can get yourself registered in advance. So see you tomorrow. I hope you will all have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.